Phil Jr. and Tom Izzo. We'll get into their story as the night goes on. Basketball serendipity. Junior coaching against his mentor on the biggest stage, Tom Izzo. Off the floor comes Barry Evans. Gets it back. And Bryant gets the first points of the night. First thing you notice when you see Bryant in person is their length. Jim, they got really good size.
And they rebound well. A nice little post-up move down there by Timberlake to get things going. Nice kick out.
Here's pin zone, their leading scorer. Soft touch. Offensive rebound, Mitchell. And the rip by Zapawa.
He was going against 1 versus 2.5 Michigan State players.
Akins dials it up from deep. Different team. Underneath it's Timberlake. Boy, that's a tough turnaround fade. Averaged 15.5 points per game this season. Here comes Akins in a crowd. Offensive rebounds at Zapawa, and then it was ripped away by Evans. So Bryant, 3 of their first 6 from the field. And at this end, Michigan State 1 for 6.
You're right about their length, too. And they're showing a little bit of it early on.
Kohler, nicely done.
Running hook is more effective when you're not running out of that lane as much.
Holloman. Overcame some of that early adversity, and here they are as a 2 seed.
Yeah, and that's going to play to their benefit, too, because they spread the minutes around a lot.
Withers on a 3-point jack.
They've had a little bit more success than trying to force the action.
Badly needed basket there. Cohen, Carr, mid-range, Jay.
Pretty well defended outside, switching everything on the perimeter this trip down.
Here comes pin zone, and finally, that's his first point of the night. Jeremy Fear is going to swing it near side, so a changing defensive look here that they're looking at from the Bulldogs. 6 to shoot, Carr. Boy, pretty spin into the drop step.
Rebounding team, right to the middle of the floor, a little fake, go back to your strength and finish it off.
Evans backing down underneath. Pretty spin. It's Kramer. He's back. Kohler. Kramer gets him.
Almost said you can't let him get it that close, but these guys know what they're doing defensively. Wow, long range here.
Pin zone. And now the Bulldogs throwing a haymaker.
Here scoring-wise, let's one rip from long range. Nice play from behind there, too.
Fiddler on the interior, left it short. If they make a deep run, he's going to be a big piece of the puzzle. What a dime, pin zone. Kramer coming in with bad intentions.
This guy will figure it out.
Richardson, too much on the floater. Fight for it. Look at Carr.
That's not fair.
Withers got a piece. Withers up top, too high with the pass.
If that pass wasn't too high, it would have been perfect.
Whoa. Carr taking flight. So Carr, their best bench scorer, has hit his first 2, and we're tied again. Nice pull-up, mid-range, Jay, pin zone. We come up on the final 5 minutes of the half. Mitchell's going to launch. That's good. What a player he's become. Here's pin zone. Deep baseline, 2, missed it.
4 on 1.5 here.
Here he comes. He has 12 of the Spartans' 25 points. As we come up on the final 2 minutes. There's the Spartans run. Into the corner, Richardson, that's good. And Sparty's rolling.
Somebody taught him how to run a fast break, and he knows the angles. Nice cut.
Beautiful lead pass. Evans setting the table for Timberlake. Richardson looking for a seam.
Pretty well defended.
Tough shot. Carr!
Oh my goodness.
Just nasty. And this match is Michigan State's largest of the night. Timberlake up and under. Just beautiful. Had won 23 games this season.
Yeah, for the most part, of the 7 guys that really get a lot of the time. Only one's a sophomore. Nice little roll here.
And that is Pinzon, their #1 scorer.
The zone is throwing a little trick at them. They just can't react that well.
Kohler spins, makes it look easy. Only their 3rd of the night. Carr. Kohler sent back by Withers.
Little lob action.
Timberlake.
Target.
Richardson doesn't get the bounce. Kohler, elite rebounder. And then it's Akins from deep.
And how about the release pass by Richardson, too? Kohler, Richardson.
And Rafael Pinzon is now 4 of 15 from the field. Withers got a hand on it. Carr rips it back, gets it to Fears. That's a 3.
Time to talk things over. And back to that man-to-man now. They started the game in, but they've been switching up with zones.
Fears. Look at Carr on a stick back. Underneath, this is Mitchell trying to create some space. Misses badly. Gets it back. Big basket for the Bulldogs. 9-point Michigan State lead with 4 minutes gone by in the second half. Cooper. Pretty spin, and he puts it down.
Now you're seeing the size, strength.
Pinzon, can he get his game going? Mid-range jumper. Jeremy here with his Spartans. Jeremiah, one of the top freshmen in the SEC this season, as Michigan State comes up empty. Spartans looking to push. Akins, transition 3, misses. Cooper. Akins going to try again. Fight for it. Richardson.
Michigan State.
And Bryant right now getting smashed on the glass.
Yeah.
Richardson's going to fire again. Oh, he's starting to cook.
It's his time to take over.
Going to reset with Pinzon, their leading scorer. 6 to shoot. Pinzon, contested leaner. One of his toughest of the night this season. Pinzon elevates. Again, looking for some early offense. And it's broken away.
Yep.
Robinson. Here he comes on the attack and lays it in.
Nice play from behind for Robinson.
Holloman, a couple of dribbles that take the under control mid-range check. Kohler just incredible on the glass. Holloman again. A role that he has accepted with flying colors. What a season he's put together for Tom Izzo. This is Pinzon. Deep shot. And a giant shot for the Bulldogs.
Well, at the 8-minute mark and a little bit, maybe 9-minute mark when they took those 2 shots.
Akins slithering inside. Smart move to the cup.
Kohler has 5 offensive rebounds.
Shot clock at 4. Holloman's going to take and hit. Phil Martelli Jr.'s bunch, who was so impressive, one of the probably the best year in their program history. Do they have some more fight left? But they're running out of gas against Goliath.
They put the ball on the floor, and these guards are just so quick. And then it's off to the races for an easy one for Fears.
Soon a couple of teams get close. How far can this Michigan State team go? Here's Holloman. That's a 3-ball.
They can shoot it like this from 3. They are a total different team.
Here's Pinzon. Able to get the backdoor cut and the steal. Nearly.
See how they're always jabbing with the ball before they start driving it.
Couple of chances. This is Cooper. They just won't stop.
Nope, they won't. They won't stop until the zeros are on the clock.
Wait, listen to Tom Izzo talk in his interviews at the beginning of the season. His own expectations for this team weren't crazy high. Think of the great teams that he's coached over the years as Pinzon goes glass.
Sharing the minutes and convince them that they'll be better players and a better team.
Fiddler stripped, loose ball. Cooper banks it down. What a potential second-round matchup that'll be on Sunday as they await the final buzzer here. Frankie Fiddler.
Need I say raising the roof?
I see what you did there.
Oh, see what he did there.
Coming with some serious heat. Woo. Tom is going to start to empty his bench a little bit. Xavier Booker has checked into the game. Back door, here comes Richardson. Changed left here in Cleveland. Evans underneath Mitchell.
They keep pushing it, and then when they get down the floor in their half court, very infrequently do they not have somebody moving without the ball to set things up.
Now Sanders. Here he comes, high off glass. And Sanders going to get himself with a box score here in Cleveland.
Still fan participation here, too, with these guys on the floor.
Indeed, three-pointer from Farris. And they're going to get it underneath.
To take some of that stress off.
Little floater at the rim that time from Aaron Davis, the sophomore, and that is going to do it. Michigan State's tournament run last year ended in the round of 32.